en el escenario de Argentina Comic Con a Tom Felton. ¡Hola, hola, Argentina! Muchas gracias, thank you. ¡Ese aplauso fuerte! Very welcome. Hola. Very welcome, Tom. Thank you. Thank you. How are you feeling in your country? It's your first time?
Yes. This is my first time in Argentina. It's taken me many years to come here. I've always been excited and looking forward to seeing your beautiful country, meeting the fans, so it's a huge honor to be here. So thank you for the warm welcome.
And what do you know about your fans in your country before you come? What do you know about your fans in your country?
I mean, I've only just met you, but you seem to be very excited and full of love. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Let's talk about your career. The first question is, do you remember your audition for Dracula the World?
Yes. Also, I get very emotional watching that video.
Yes.
It's all my childhood.
Yeah.
But yes, I remember the audition. I originally went for Harry 5 times.
Yeah.
I went for Harry. 3 times for Ron Weasley.
Whoa.
They dyed my hair ginger. Twice for Hermione. Once for Hagrid. And finally Draco.
And you had read the books before the start of the film, or not?
I had not.
Not.
I think I was the only member of the cast who had not read any of the books before going into it. In fact, I lied about that in my audition.
Oh yeah?
Yes.
You say, I'm fine.
Well, the director asked which scene from the books you were looking forward to seeing in the movie. And we were standing in a line, and it was only when I realized the kid next to me was saying something that I had no idea. I've never heard of any of this stuff they were talking about. So I just lied. I said Gringotts. I heard someone say Gringotts, so I said yes, I'm looking forward to seeing Gringotts. That was my audition.
And how was your first impression of the role of Draco?
He was a lot of fun. He was a lot of fun. I'm quite I'm a fairly timid, nice boy, I like to think. So getting a chance to play some slightly twisted and bullied child was a lot of fun. They had to dye my hair every week for 10 years. But other than that, it was all very pleasant, very exciting. Shout outs to the girl in the red, by the way, on the shoulders. This is just to you. Yeah, literally, I'm talking straight to you. Bravo, my lady.
Se puede aplaudir, se puede aplaudir. It's very fun.
How did I end up here?
Tom, do you remember the first encounter with Daniel? It was in the set.
I believe the first time I met Daniel was auditioning. In the first few round of auditions, yes, I've just noticed all these lovely people down here with cameras. Hello. But yes, he was very pleasant, he was very sweet. In fact, my first round of auditioning was with Emma Watson. She was next to me during the auditions, so I vividly remember seeing her. I love you too. Yes.
And did you meet J.K. Rowling before the start of the film?
So come again?
Did you meet J.K. Rowling?
No.
No.
No, I didn't meet her until years later, in fact,
yeah?
at one of the premieres. Yes, it took a few years to meet her.
And how was the experience with her?
She was lovely. She's one of the most gracious, wonderful women that I've ever met. She has an uncanny ability to be incredibly down to earth and yet remarkably profound all at the same time. Who's translating this, by the way? Who's translating? You? Okay. Gracias. Thank you. If I speak too quickly, then just... Okay. You tell me. Gracias.
And she said something about Draco, your character, or not?
Not really, no. She was very sweet. She wrote me a letter after the sixth film, The Half-Blood Prince. She wrote me a letter to say, well done, that she really enjoyed the role and she thought that I portrayed it well, so I was very grateful for that. In fact, yeah, thank you. I have it in a frame and it sits on my office wall.
We have a video. Vamos a bajar la luz. Bajamos la luz. Vamos a compartir un video con Tom en la pantalla aquí atrás.
Vamos a poner.
Store cover. You ready? On the count of three, cast your chance to disarm your opponent. Only to disarm. We don't want any accidents here. 1, 2. Inverted! Professor Snape. Volate ascendere!
Do you watch your movies, or are you critical with yourself?
No, I don't watch them usually. I haven't seen that for many years, but it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun doing that. It was very hard to find a snake that well trained.
Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah. As an actor, is more easy or more difficult play the same character in different movies, in different years?
I found it quite enjoyable. I found it quite, not easy, but the character, we grew up together in a way. We started the journey when we were both 12 years old, and we left it when we were 20, so it was nice to be able to grow up together.
And how is working with CGI creatures, green screens, effects?
I've always been used to it, really. A lot of the filming was always either looking at a tennis ball or an X on a green screen. So lots of the time we had to act when things weren't there. It's only when you get to look back at them you realise, you know, how cool it actually looks, because obviously during the filming there wasn't much there.
I propose you a game. I tell you a name and you say me what do you think, okay?
Sorry, come again? You tell me a name.
I tell you a name and you say me what do you think, okay?
Okay, I'll do my best.
The first name is Jason Isaacs.
Dad. That's my dad. He's someone that's very important to me. He has taught me a lot about life and about acting and about being a good person, and I feel incredibly lucky to have had him as one of my mentors, and we still are very, very close. Jason Isaacs, people.
The second name is Rupert Green.
Ginger. He's a very dear friend, yes. Very sweet, silly boy. Laughter, I suppose. Rupert was often told off when we were filming because he was laughing so much. He could not stop laughing constantly. So yes, he'll always remind me of someone that knows how to joke.
The next name is Emma Watson.
She's a very quack, really. She's a very dear duck to me. Yes, we've been good friends for a long time. She's a very sweet girl, and I think she's doing a hell of a lot of good work out there, so God bless Emma. I know there's a big thing for Hermione, like Draco and Hermione. I don't know where that's from, but it's out there, yes. Not yet to happen.
This is one of my favorite characters and actors, Ralph Fiennes.
Rafe is scary. As a kid, he was terrifying. I never saw him out of costume.
Yeah.
I only ever saw him when he was dressed as Voldemort. So the green robes, the white face, the dots on his face to hide the nose. He's pretty fucking scary. But a lovely man. Again, someone that I've revelled in the chance to learn from. And as far as villains go, he's certainly up there with the best of them, I think.
And the last name is Alan Rickman.
Yes, it's funny actually just watching that scene with us on. Yes, I mean, terribly scary. I was petrified of him for 5 or 6 years. I don't think I said anything more than good morning to him for a long time. But incredible sense of humour, great work ethic, brilliant actor, obviously, and a wonderfully dry sense of humour. Some of the jokes he said, it would take you an hour or so to realise that he was joking. Because he would say it in his Snape voice. But yes, a great influence and obviously sadly missed, but a huge privilege and honour to have worked with him.
We got another video.